National Treasury is reviewing its alcohol taxation framework to curb societal harm and combat illicit trade. The review proposes a graded access system which may potentially increase beer taxes by 20%. Treasury also proposes that manufacturers lower the alcohol content of products or face heavier taxes for higher alcohol content. The Beer Association of South Africa says National Treasury's proposed overhaul of alcohol excess taxes could lead to unintended consequences.
I think firstly, whenever one does any rash or very large tax increases, we run the risk that the price of beer versus the price of illicit beer, the gap between the two becomes much wider. And that would then force people into an illicit market. And as we know, in an illicit market, nobody wins. The government loses, as well as the industry, as well as consumers who are not protected by the standards and quality standards that obviously take place in the large, regulated manufacturers.
Consumers have mixed views about the proposal from Treasury.
They're going to subtract the volume of alcohol, like black level 5.5 is too much. At least maybe they're going to make 4.5 is going to be enough. Stout is too much, 6%, and we drink the whole day, but after that the results, it's too bad, because the others, they fight each other, and the others, they step each other like the most of the Scotland.
I don't think it's all right. I think it's totally wrong, because people, they will spend too much money to get drunk, and people, they won't stop drinking alcohol. They love pleasure, they like pleasure. So it's better government add the percentage so that people cannot spend too much money to get drunk, to get that pleasure.
Meanwhile, the Southern African Alcohol Policy Alliance has welcomed the proposed amendments. It says, while the industry cries wolf, it is part of the supply chain enabling unlicensed trading in townships, but has never raised this as a problem. It added that stats show that 60% of South African alcohol consumers consume alcohol at harmful levels.
It's a question and a narrative that the alcohol industry, we believe, is deliberately getting us to divert attention away from the fact that the tax regime in South Africa needs to change. We acknowledge that there is some illicit alcohol consumption. However, the stats show that industry is still making their profit. So if they're making their profit, we're not sure where the stats come from around people will drink more illicit instead of the currently commercially brewed alcohol. We must understand that the harm that we experience in this country, in the main, comes from the consumption of illicit commercially brewed alcohol.
One thing the alcohol industry and the Alcohol Policy Alliance agree on is that the lack of police enforcement contributes to the alcohol abuse problem in the country. Nothando Makutulela, SABC News, Johannesburg.